This mile is unlike any other mile track that's out there. It's a special place. There's no way around it. First came here in '99, somewhere in there, in an ASA car, and just absolutely fell in love with it. I just couldn't believe the transitions into the turns, the banking in the corners, and then how you had to climb back up onto the straightaway. And it really reminded me of driving on the dirt my off-road days. But when I came back in the 48 car, and I just was able to put the track together, and we swept that first year, our rookie year, and kept winning and winning and winning, and a few got away actually. I knew that being a part-time driver was going to have its limitations and complications, and I'm totally fine with that, and I'm at a different point in my career than I was when I was living this day in and day out.
Thank you and welcome back.
Thank you.
And I'm also wearing multiple hats, one as a team owner and one as a competitor. It's a new world, and I'd really need to keep an open mind to driving style, lines on track.
It's not like I remember it here either, where we would just had so much straightaway speed that down the hill, that landing moment was pretty frightening.
I'm sure there's a lot of all things going through Corey's mind right now.
I think having it snug is the way to go. The free side, it's such a big drop off that you can't control it or drift through that slide, that it's just not worth screwing with.
I had a similar issue when we went back out. We tightened it up, and I felt like it was even freer on exit. So it's just like cycle of tires or something. I don't know. But
the marbles are awful too with this tire.
It's real bad.
All right, good job, buddy.
He just needs laps, and that's what this weekend is about. And with a 20-minute practice session at a track with a lot of tire wear, he's got an uphill battle. But I think he has the right headspace and approach for it.
Free.
Corey said the same thing. We tried to tighten up a little with air pressure just before you. Your 1 and 2 was actually pretty good, throttle-wise, right? Like compared to the.
You can change tire pressures. You can change a little bit of cross weight, and you have some shot clicks. But you cannot fundamentally change the car in practice and qualifying. And that's really one of the things I'm trying to get used to with the next-gen car. As I'm trying to get it pointed for the second apex and playing with the throttle, and I was surprised. It just felt like there was a lot of travel in the front when I rolled in and out of it in my my race runs. Probably my first time on track. There were a few moments. I was trying to get by the 99. I was hopeful that I could get close to him in the center of the corner and kind of wedge him up out of the way or get some air in there to move him. And I didn't get on his ass, but I felt like I was close enough with previous generations cars it would have done something, and it didn't do anything. And then when he would cut the stream off at the second apex and I was behind him, it was just loss of downforce, pretty balanced. I just lost all four, and I used up more road than I expected on exit. I don't know how to think about stuff right now. So I'm asking more questions than anything, so I hope I'm not confusing or aggravating. We let Matt be aggravating. I try not to be aggravating.
Davey doesn't mind when you ask questions. It's only if I ask a question.
That's right. Join the party.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Oh no, here, sorry.
You're good. You're good. You got limited time.
Great, thank you. How's everybody?
Good.
Good?
Is it different, like being an owner and a driver?
It is. Every time one gets scratched, I know what that costs now. So.
I didn't care before.
Before, no big deal. How are you? You fine?
Give Jimmy a high five, buddy.
You can deal with your cars. That's okay. How are you? Good to see you.
Say good luck today. Hey, maybe he'll sign your shirt.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Did you know that William used to trick or treat at my house? I'm serious. He did.
That's really fun.
Perfect. Yeah, let's just grind it out today. Who knows what's going to happen? I really do think we have a good driving car. I've learned a lot just in the last couple of weeks being in the car, and as weird as it may sound, that was my first chance to qualify on a non-plate track. 600, it rained out, and then Texas, I made a mistake and cost us that opportunity. So let's stay in this together and grind it out and have a good day. Hey, how are you? Congrats, kid. How are you? Nice for the old guys to get one there. I know. That was great.
How are you?
I'm well.
Good.
Well,
How is it here versus what you remember from being so dominant?
It's still kind of the same.
Yeah.
Now after Texas, I now understand like how much steering wheel you got to run. You know, you can't.
Yeah.
None of this. It's got to be here.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
just getting a feel for
That
it.
like what you were so good at for so long.
It's not there
Yeah.
anymore. It's nothing.
It's like, how does he drive it that sideways? Well, you can't no more.
Can't at all.
All right, let's have some patience here at the start. It's a long, long day here. Copy. Have fun, guys. Hey, big man, you get yourself a good rhythm. Drive that off the right front. Have a great day. Starting to roll slow, slow. Green, green, green.
I need to listen to Earl. I need to listen to our engineers. They have SMT up and going and can help me with those nuances. It's just such a different world.
Talk to me about what you got right here.
Snug rotating, real tight back to the gas, especially the lower I run.
This is an adjustment to free you up from wedge out.
10-4.
As a driver, I mean, I really want to run the top 10. I think that top 15 would be acceptable. Top 10 would be amazing, and anything from there is better yet.
I've gone to just loose.
Hang on, baby, hang on. Q coming inside.
It's just a very interesting industry, and I have such greater respect now for team ownership, team management, and all the pieces that make it go.
I think we did help the balance. I just don't know why or what caused it to further rears off of it. I think when we have clean air, there's some pace in it. We're just not as good as we need to be in traffic.
10-4. All right, checker flag. This lap. I think we're 28. Stop today, Earl.
10-4. Thank you for the effort, guys.
There are plenty of challenges, and the true competitor in me is as frustrated as you would expect. And that's just what a competitor has in their DNA. But then as a businessman and understanding just how tough this garage is, and it's really a 3 to 5 year plan to get us in that competitive space that I think we can be in, I find some comfort in that.
Today, we certainly had higher expectations for the performance today. It's nice to get another race under my belt and get a better understanding of the car. We've got some work to do, and we'll have to go back to the shop and get after it.
Of course, I wanted to be in victory lane last year, and I had hoped that we would have been more consistent with speed starting in 2024. We're still working on that. As a team owner, I really want our cars to make the playoffs. I think to be in that top 16 is something that would be a massive step in the right direction for us as a company and building consistency.